take a look at this 5-core air fryer that I recently purchased. It's really everything that I've been looking for, and it is nice and easy to move around. It's 10.5 pounds, so you can definitely move it anywhere that you need to. What I love the most about this is the container for cooking is BPA free. It is glass. So you really got to love that. The handle too is nice and thick, so it's easy to grab onto and you can get a good grip on it. It does have a stainless steel rack here, and it will sit up higher on the little glass ledges. So that's great because then all of your oil, all your drippings are going to be down here in the bottom and not right on top of your food. The other thing I really like is that they really set you up for success. You have a recipe booklet here. There's some helpful hints also, like telling you when you go to use the oils and spray some of the food, you want to make sure that you're getting something that's not flammable. You want to pick up something that's propellant free, which they do sell, like olive oil sprays like that. Also, you do have a fantastic manual here because you're going to want to reference it. I certainly, have been referencing it, but it really tells you everything clearly as far as this digital display. I'll go ahead and turn that on. And what I love is you have like all these pre-settings here. They're preset. So if you have, the first one, steak, you can just hit that and it's already set for you. Steak, chicken, fish, and then there's also like French fries and cake, pizza, and you do have a DIY on the end. So if you just, you want to do it your way, you can certainly do that. And then there's a switch over here that will switch between temperature and also the timer, how much time is left on it. My first attempt using the air fryer was with some frozen jalapeno poppers that I had in the freezer. And I love this parchment paper that I picked up to put in here. That way it really makes the cleanup even that much easier. And you can see here that it will flash back and forth between the temperature and how much time is left in cooking, or you can push on the far right and switch it yourself if you want to see how long you have. But this is super. You can see it lighting up in there, and then it will go dim again, and then it lights back up. But these came out great. Like, I was impressed because they're evenly cooked all the way around, and everything in there cooked this evenly as well, and you can kind of see the cream cheese coming through. Then of course I wanted to make some homemade French fries, and I didn't put the parchment paper in there this time. Just wanted to try it without the parchment paper. And then they're kind of stacked a little bit on top of each other. You can lightly layer, what you're cooking inside there. And then it took like not too long, about 10-15 minutes, I guess. But look at these. I mean, these are like being at the fair. I don't know. They came out fantastic, with the crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. I was really impressed with how the French fries turned out. And it's so simplified to be able to make your own French fries, especially when you have like, a cutter for them. Then my last thing I wanted to try was some potato skins I had frozen in the freezer. I had made them previously and had deep fried them, and so I just went ahead and put the cheese on the potato skins, and that worked out fantastic as well. I was real impressed. This air fryer is 1500 watts, so it's a very powerful air fryer, I do have to say. I like how it cooks and all the pre-settings as well. If you're in the market for one of these, definitely check this one out. It does a superb job. I'm really impressed.